everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sunny, and today's story time video is a little bit of a sensitive topic for me. I was bullied before when I was in high school as well as university. I initially didn't want to make this video because I don't like looking weak in front of people. I don't like to get pitied by people. That's just something that I don't like, projecting myself in public. I don't really even talk about this thing with my friends as well. It's a very bitter experience for me, so I try to just keep it to myself. But today I think it'll be nice to share with you guys. Probably a lot of you just subscribed to my channel were because of my plastic surgery video, so you guys don't know what I went through and everything, and also my old subscribers as well. For those of you guys who've been following me for a while, you guys probably also don't know about me because I've been mainly doing a lot of beauty videos and don't really talk much about myself. Basically got bullied because I did YouTube videos. I started doing YouTube 5 years ago, and that time I was in my first year of university. I'm going to give you guys a little background about myself. I am currently still studying law, and 5 years ago I was in my first year of law school. So it was very interesting. I was very thrilled to be in law school and I was very enthusiastic about everything. Then on my second semester, I didn't really do well in school because I was participating in this moot court competition, which required me and my team to go on a dispensation, like basically out of class and practice and all that. I was more focused on my competition than my school, so that's when everything kind of fell apart and my grade from like 3.8 GPA pretty much went down the hill to 2.3, 2.4. It was very depressing because I really loved studying law in my first year. I was really sad and I was very disappointed with myself, so I decided to take 8 months off from school and went back to Korea. When I went back to Korea, I stayed with my dad. It was really stressful because I have never actually lived with my dad before. My parents are divorced and my mom, she remarried. So I didn't really grow up with my dad, and it was really weird when I started to live with him and get to know him and everything, because to me, he kind of seemed like a stranger, but he's still my dad, you know? I really went through a depression. That's how I started my YouTube channel. One day I saw Michelle Phan's video and I was like, wow, she's awesome, you know, she does a lot of makeup stuff and I never actually seen this kind of video before, and what is this, you know? I was so inspired and I've decided to open up this account on YouTube called Sunnydahye. I just randomly match everything and just call it Sunnydahye. So it wasn't like anything like, oh, I found it on somewhere and I thought it was very inspiring, the name was really wow. It wasn't like that. I just like put two things, like my name and like Sunny, and then just call it Sunnydahye. My first video wasn't even beauty related. It was like a vlog. I was trying to make fun of myself and try to be funny, but I wasn't. So I private that video now, so you guys can't really see it. It was really stupid. I think I got so inspired by Michelle Phan. I made one video. It was like Miss A Susie makeup tutorial or something. Back then I didn't even know how to put on like eyeliner, and apparently that one did quite well. So that's how I started off, like making more tutorials and whatnot. And then 8 months later I came back to Indonesia and I continued my study, and that's where everything kind of became a lot beachier, because a lot of my friends who were girls back then who were friends, they were like, oh, you came back from Korea, you know, what happened and all that. So I was like, oh no, I just took a break. And then they found out my channel one day and they were like talking really bad about my channel. They were like, oh my god, I can't believe she's doing this, you know, like she's not even that good. They kept on like laughing about my channel and make fun of it. It got really bad because they thought it was a joke for me to do it. They were spreading out like things about my YouTube channel in a negative way. Even got to a point where the guys in my year were making fun of it. So I was very insecure at that point already because it was something very personal for me. The reason why I started my channel was because I was going through a depression and I wanted to just cheer myself up and try to recover from my depression. So for these girls to spread out bad rumors about my videos and bad, comments on my videos, not like written comments on my channel or anything, but they commented and they were like saying things to their friends, bad things, and like, she's not even like a YouTuber, why is she even doing that, she's not even pretty, she's not even this, she's not even that. It was really hurtful because some of these girls were very nice to me in the beginning. I thought they were my friends, and they were just, from ever since I made videos, they just were bitching about it nonstop. If you guys notice, after the first year of doing YouTube, I think there were like 3 months gap where I stopped making YouTube videos. It was mainly because of my parents. They were not supportive of me doing YouTube, and second, it was because of these girls and some of the guys in my school. I didn't have the courage to come back and film another video because every time I post another one, they will talk about it, they'll laugh about it, and it really crushed my self-confidence. It really crushed my passion because I realized I really like filming videos and helping people, especially when I get good comments on YouTube. It really helped me heal, and it really helped making me into a better person and become more positive. I was really scared of coming back on YouTube because I just cannot handle these girls anymore. It got really bad to a point that they had a meeting about me. This was like after class, and I had to rush to the other class. Like, I think it was a maritime law. Some of these girls and guys weren't taking maritime law. They were still in that class while I went out for my other class. So everyone stayed in that classroom and they were talking about me, and there was this one guy I used to like back in my first year of university. He was like really smart and he was very stylish, and I had a huge crush on him, but apparently that kind of died down after I came back to Korea. So these girls, I don't know how they found out that I used to like this guy. This girl opened up about this topic in the classroom when everyone else was there, including this guy. They were like, oh hey, Jay, do you know Sunny likes you? She really likes you, blah blah blah. So they were actually talking and opening up my secret in front of everybody in the classroom, and this guy was so uncomfortable. I kind of felt sorry for him, and I just really felt bad for the fact that this girl really made him feel uncomfortable. I found out about this a year later. Imagine if I found out about this like a week later after they talk about me in that classroom. I'll be so heartbroken, furious, angry, disappointed, and feel really betrayed. I'm quite thankful that my friend told me a year later, because that way that hurt feelings won't be that bad. But still, I think it was a very mean thing to do, to expose someone else's secret in front of everybody. I'm sure some of them are watching my video right now. I really hope you guys don't do this to anyone else anymore, because you guys should know your age, because we're all around 24, 25, and this thing won't take you guys anywhere if you guys are watching this. This is something that I learned for the past few years, that not to trust people easily, and I really learned it in a hard way. I think of all of my viewers and subscribers as my friends, because you guys are the reason why I'm still doing videos here and still sharing everything that I know on YouTube. So thank you all so much, you guys. You guys are awesome. If you have any problem like this, bullying and things like that, feel free to email me. If you want to be more open about it, you can comment down below. I don't support bullying because I've been there, and it's not a pretty and sweet experience at all. I still feel very sad about it and hurt every time I talk about this. If you guys are bullying someone, think if you guys were in their position, how would you guys feel? Because bullying really impacts on people's psychology and emotions. They're someone else's daughter, they're someone else's precious son as well. So you're not the only one who are being loved by other people. So please don't bully people just because they're weaker than you or because they're not as confident as you are. Everybody we meet are struggling and fighting in their own ways to survive every day. So I don't know, I feel very awkward talking about this because I never talk about my personal life, but hope you guys find this video more like an eye-opening thing, because you know, doing YouTube videos aren't always sweet. It's not always very like, wow, you know, she get free stuff, she got paid, she get to travel. It's not always like that. There's always a dark side of being on YouTube and opening up about things. Especially also, I did plastic surgery recently. It was very a roller coaster as well. I'll come to that one in the next video, talking about what happened after I did plastic surgery. So I hope you guys find this video helpful. If you guys are currently going through that, please do email me. I would love to help you guys, and I will be seeing you guys in my next video. If you guys like this video, please click share or like, subscribe, or whatever you guys want. If you guys want to find me on social media, everything is listed down there. Oh, and I'm also on Snapchat, which is also under the same username, Sunnydahye, and also on Instagram if you guys want to stalk me. So yeah, see you guys later. Annyeong!